Hey guys, just a series of quick videos today. This one is going to be on You Are Stronger Than the Narcissist. I had to text this beautiful young lady today that I met at court who, honestly, I've been to a lot of domestic violence groups, and I've met a lot of people, and it's very hard to find women I can relate to that have gone through the amount of physical abuse and degradation I went through. And I was sitting in court one day, and she was testifying as to what happened to her, and it sent me into a tailspin of PTSD for almost a week after hearing her. But I was able to give her a hug and give her my number, which is kind of out of my element, because of everything I went through. I'm really sensitive to touching people and strangers and physical touch, but I felt completely comfortable with her. But she had court today, so I did text her and tell her that she was really strong and more powerful than him, and I wanted to make this video so that I can make you guys aware that you are stronger and more powerful than the narcissist, and to really evaluate what happens in their lives as well as yours, and to see that they picked you and they targeted you because of your power and your strength. The narcissist usually will not choose a primary source of supply based upon their weakness and their lack of intelligence or their lack of motivation. They usually use those type of sources as sexual or secondary sources of supply for admiration and so on. So you were strategically picked based upon your attributes, whether they were they're always good people. I mean, I haven't met a woman who was targeted by a domestic violence batterer who was not of high caliber. They're always great women, very intelligent, very insightful, empathetic to a degree, but usually the women I meet in my groups, they're trying to help themselves. So a lot of them have lost that general trust they may have had for the general population, because a lot of us got into these situations because we give everybody the benefit of the doubt, and we trust people and we trust their words. So a lot of them have kind of like lost that, which is great. It's a great thing to lose that, because you don't want to trust everybody, so you don't want to fall back into these relationships. But that's another subject. But yes, you are more powerful than the narcissist. Whatever you're going through, and remember, you're going through PTSD if you've been physically abused, so you have that. You're going through emotional turmoil. You might be depressed. You might have anxiety or anxiousness or self-doubt and all of these issues. But nothing compares to the daily torment that a narcissist goes through, okay? They are completely weak. They are vulnerable. All of their actions and all their pathology and all of their symptoms are because they're vulnerable, are because they're weak, are because they are weak, and are because they have a lack of self-confidence and self-knowing. So you can be rest assured, this is for those of you who have been discarded by a narcissist or never physically abused by them. Count yourself very lucky. This will pass. This is just a phase in your life, and honestly, it makes you much stronger and much more insightful and intuitive and guarded towards potential risks in the future. But they will live like this forever. They will always be. Sam Vaknin talks about how the narcissist is so used to being discarded or abandoned, shall I say, abandoned by people because of their behavior, that, well, she's calling me right now, that they're actually much weaker than you. So I got to pick this up. I'll make a part 2.